Hi, this is Tara from Happy Horoscopes by Tara, and I get the question all the time, what are happy horoscopes? What is a happy horoscope healing reading? So I thought I would do a quick video that, and I hope it's quick, but you know, sometimes I start talking and I can't stop, explaining what the kind of reading that I do, what a happy horoscope healing reading will show you, and the kind of energies that we're working with, and you know, the kind of insight that you can gain from one. Okay, so first of all, just to kind of explain my mission and what Happy Horoscopes is all about. You know, we live in a universe that is just filled with all kinds of bodies, all kind planets and asteroids and stars and constellations, and they're constantly in motion, and they're constantly creating powerful, vibrant energy that is affecting all of us. It's affecting everything and everybody that is a part of this universe, and we are a part of this universe. So all that energy that's flowing around up there, it's having a significant effect on us. We don't always recognize it, and you know, I just found through my own experience that a lot of times we're not using it to create the kind of life that we deserve to have. Part of it's because we're not aware of it, and you know, that's what I hope to do, is try to make us all more aware of this amazing resource that we have that's just available for us to use. And it isn't something that you need to know a lot pardon me, that you need to know a lot about, or that you even have to be aware of, quite honestly. Sometimes it's just, you know, a feeling that this energy is there, and I think the more that you learn about it, the more you it just becomes a part of you. And you know, that's kind of my goal, is to help us all use all this astrological energy to create the happiness that we deserve to have in our life. So what a happy horoscope healing reading looks at are the astrological energies that are currently surrounding you. Okay, as I said, this is a really powerful resource that we have, and besides our own personal astrological energy that we're carrying around through our birth signs, we also have just the general energy that's going on, you know, where the planets are at the moment. You know, while I'm shooting this video, we've got a full moon going on, so that's really incredibly powerful energy. So, and the planets are constantly moving, just like we're constantly moving throughout our day and we're creating different energies. The planets are doing the same thing. Those energies are affecting you, and you're attracting those energies to you. The thing is that you're doing it unconsciously, and I want to get you to start doing it more consciously by being aware that you've got this energy to draw upon. The reading can be focused on, it can be focused on a particular question, it can be focused on a particular situation, or could just be general. Just, hey, what's going on around me? What you know, what do I have to work with right now? And the deck that I use, it's called the Chakra Zodiac Healing Oracle. I love this deck. It's by Cinnamon Crow. I cannot recommend it enough. And I work with a lot of different oracle cards, and I do tarot readings as well. What's different about this is we're dealing pardon me, I keep losing my voice. We're dealing very specifically with astrological energies. And what I really like about this deck is that besides looking at the astrological energies that are surrounding you, it's also looking at your chakra centers, which are your personal energy source. Okay? So what this reading is doing, what I've found that it does, is that it kind of lets you know the energy that's out there, while it's also helping you know how you can draw that energy towards you and how it can benefit you the most. Okay, so it's kind of like looking at the energy from both sides. Think about like a plug in a socket. it's looking at both ways. It's looking at things from the sockets angle, and it's looking at things from the plugs angle, and then you're putting them together and you're getting that perfect burst of energy that you need. Okay, so that's kind of what I like about these cards and about these readings. And you know, the more that you know about the energies that are around you and around the particular situations that you're dealing with, the more power that you have. And you know, let's face it, knowledge is power. Okay. Here's the most important thing though about a happy horoscope healing reading. The happy part, okay? I know we're all surrounded by challenging energies and situations in our lives, but you want to have a reading that is going to empower you, that's going to make you feel good. And that's my mission, is I want you to walk away from any kind of interaction that you have from whether you're looking at my Facebook page or whether we're talking in person. I want you to walk away feeling good about where you are and knowing that no matter what is changing, no matter how the energies are shifting and how it's affecting you, you're always feeling really good about where you are, and you should always have that happy feeling no matter what is going on. And you know, that's the kind of energy that I hope that I bring to it. So what I wanted to do, you know, basically the way that I look at it is you always have at least two ways of looking at a situation. You can look at things in a bad way, or you can look at things in a good way. And if you have that choice, why not choose the good? Sometimes it's hard for us to realize that we have that choice, and I'm hoping that we're all going to become more enlightened, because I know that I have over the years, you know, working with other people and you know, other healers. I've learned that I have a choice, and I can always choose to be happy and positive, and that's what I'm hoping to do here. So what I thought I would do today is give myself a little reading just to give you an idea of how this works. Okay, so the first thing that I do, and I don't have my glasses on, so it's of course hard for me to see, and of course they're upside down. The first thing that I do is I take out your sun sign. Okay, I am a Sagittarius, so I'm going to take that energy out of the deck. The reason that I do that, Sagittarius the gypsy, the reason that I do that is you always have that energy with you. I always have Sagittarian energy with me to call upon at a moment's notice, no matter what's going on, no matter what I need. That is the core of my being, if you will. It may not always be the best way, the best energy to use. It may not always, a lot of times I have to suppress it. Not that I do a very good job at it, but I try. Because Sagittarius is very fiery, and Sagittarius is very truthful, and you know, and we're wanderers. You know, Sagittarius does not like to be one place for too long. We you know, it's really good positive energy, and I love working with it. But everything has its time and place. Still, this is the energy that you're always working with. So I take that out of the deck, and then we take a look at the other energies that are surrounding the situation. So what I'm going to do today is I am going to ask myself, and usually I do a little bit more preparation, but I just wanted to give you a quick idea. I'm just going to ask about my career flow, my current career path, okay? If maybe we can get a little insight into that. And the rest of the reading is a 3-card draw. Sometimes more, but I'll explain that in a second. Okay. So the first card, it's upside down. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. So the first card that I draw, that's always going to be the energy that's moving away from you. Okay. In this case, it's Scorpio the detective. Scorpio is a water sign. It's emotional, but it's inquisitive. It can also be very suspicious. So what this tells me is that challenges that I might have been facing in my career right now, where I've felt as if maybe people are out to get me, that energy is moving away from me. Okay? I usually go a little bit deeper. If any of you have had a reading with me, you know that I go a little bit deeper, but I'm just keeping this quick for right now, and I don't think you really need to hear, you don't all want to hear about my career path. But anyway, so that's what that's telling me right now, is that that's the energy that's moving away from me. Okay? Now, the second card, that's the present place, all right? And this one is going to be the heart chakra. It's interesting this comes up while I'm doing this video about something that I'm so passionate about. That's how I always know these cards are very, very dear to me. So this particular one, it's about the heart chakra, and it's about love and relationships. Your heart chakra is your center chakra. Okay, you've got your lower chakras that are keeping you to the ground. You've got your upper chakras that are connecting you to the higher energies, that are helping you connect to other people and to other energies. The heart is at the center of it all, and it's all about love. It's about, so this tells me that I'm doing something that I love, which at the moment I am, and following my passion, and that's a positive thing for me. But it's also telling me that I need to watch out for my heart chakra, that I keep it clear, that I keep it filled with positive energy, and that I make sure that I listen to it and I pay attention to it. Okay, and then the last card that I draw, that is where things are headed in this particular situation. So the card that come up here is Nurturer, and that is the Cancer sign. Okay, Cancer again is a water sign. I've got a lot of water energy here, which is interesting because water typically, looking at the elements, water will kind of dampen fire. It will slow things down. So see, this is kind of telling me that my gypsy ways, if you will, my wandering ways, those are not going to be coming into play in my career for right now. Pretty much where I'm at is probably where I need to be and where I need to stay for the moment. The Cancer Nurturer card is telling me that I need to take better care of myself. I need to look to others to support me and to guide me. I also need to trust a little bit more. This could also lead to, well, I know what else this might mean, but I'm not going to say that right now. Let's just say that sometimes I'm kind of feeling as if this is leading to a partnership that could be very beneficial for everybody. Sometimes I feel as if the cards are telling me you need a little bit more information. Okay, there's something that just isn't, there's something else, there's another message. Also, while I'm doing the readings, a lot of times I'll get intuitive flashes, I'll get messages. I never know what's going to happen during a reading, which is what's really cool for me. And okay, great. So then sometimes, as I said, I feel drawn to draw another card, and in this case it's Uranus major life changes. All right, this is a positive sign to see when you're asking about your career path, because you don't want to be someplace stagnant. You want things to be moving in positive directions, because that's what makes us feel alive. Think about it. Every single second you're changing, every single second you're growing, and that's what we're meant to do here. That's who we are. So when you see this kind of energy, a lot of times people feel like, oh, I don't want anything to change. You know what? Change is hard for everybody, even for the signs like Sagittarius who like change. Change is never easy, but I think these cards are all telling me that they're heading in a good way. They're heading in a place that's going to be very beneficial, and also, I can't think of the word. It feels as if the career path that I'm heading on is something that's going to feed my soul as well as take care of my physical needs. And that's the kind of thing that you're looking for, that I know it's the kind of thing that I'm looking for. So I'm feeling like this is a really positive reading, and I'm really happy about it. So I don't know. I don't know what's going to change. I hope it's going to be something good. Of course it's going to be something good. Everything is always good. It may not always seem immediately like a good thing, but you give it a little time and good things come up. Okay? So, I hope that gives you an idea of what a happy horoscope healing reading is about. And if you are interested in getting one for yourself, my information is on my Facebook page. It's also on my YouTube page. My email address is there as well. So if you ever have any questions, feel free to email me or comment on YouTube or on my Facebook page. I love to hear from people. And thank you for being on this journey with me. I hope that, you know, we're all working together and we're all just bringing a lot of really good stuff into the world. And you know, I always sign off with this, that I wish you nothing but love and light and magic and the happiest of days and lives and everything. So thank you for watching, and I hope to hear from you soon.